What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. It's a Monday. It's kind of a slow news day. Hopefully some stuff will pop off soon. But it's an interesting video floating around over the weekend on the internet. And I wanted to use this as an opportunity to discuss the double standard that seems to exist when you're misbehaving and you are of a quote-unquote protected class. See, in my experience, most people, regardless of how they identify or who they are attracted to, as long as they're adults, this kind of stuff, they're all just trying to get by, trying to work their job, get home, enjoy their Saturdays, be about their business. But there seems to be one particular group of people and one particular subset of people that is always acting up and aggressively putting their hands on people and getting away with it entirely, never getting charged. We've seen numerous occasions of the biological men who identify as female being extremely aggressive and, again, receiving zero punishment. And there's this video here at Starbucks, happened in the UK. And I just want to share it with you. And a brief update, I guess the rumor is this person was fired, but we'll see. So here on the right, you have a barista, an employee, a woman here who, I don't know, is maybe in her 60s or something like that. And her husband is outside filming this interaction. This says, trans Starbucks employee screams at woman for misgendering him, then proceeds to go after a man filming the altercation.
No, don't ever call me transphobic, ever! You do not know me!
You're being transphobic, Karen, now get out!
Do not call me transphobic.
You are transphobic, now get out!
I don't understand the clapping, like the clapping in people's faces. I don't understand that. It feels to me like an attack. You're putting your hands in my space, making a loud noise. Also calling this woman a Karen. Again, in my experience, at least covering this stuff, people that get mad about getting misgendered are usually the ones that don't have any kind of they don't even try to pass. And also, to be fair, it's 2023. All the major fashion magazines are saying that men should wear dresses because it's empowering and this, that, and the other thing. You expect someone to, look, if somebody goes out of their way and said something really mean, okay, I think I don't care who you are for the most part, and that includes anybody who's in the trans community. Like, if you're going out of your way to be mean to them or to say something derisive to them, that's not okay. They don't deserve that. Let's say this situation was different, right? This person's just doing their job and then someone came along and said something nasty to them. I wouldn't care if they clapped back at that because it's just not okay. But in this particular case, a simple, misgendering has this person acting. And by the way, this is actually an epidemic at Starbucks, but we're going to get into that in a second.
I want a refund.
You're not having one, do it.
Please then.
Hi, get out.
Absolutely.
You are trespassing now.
They've got cameras.
You are trespassing.
We've
Get
got
out.
cameras.
Get out. You are trespassing.
Oh, it definitely looks masculine to me.
Apparently, we said something transphobic.
You actually...
So he says, so I'm assuming he's with them, with this woman. Says, apparently we said something transphobic. And now here is what has happened so many times in the past. By the way, what you're about to witness is a crime. And I would be willing to bet there is almost a 0% chance there will be any charges or any prosecution of it. Ready?
Actually, you...
That's assault. Right there. Can't put your hands on someone. And we talk about this with Andy No, for example, or Alex Stein when he was down at a protest. I know that he's there, Stein is there to agitate and create good content, but that doesn't mean people get to put their hands on him. And it happens all the time because nobody holds these people accountable, certain people. And they get this God complex where they could just do whatever they want because they have, I've said this before, this galactic power of, you can't do or say anything or criticize them lest you be transphobic.
Give me the phone. You want something? Give me the phone. Let go of me. Give me the phone. I've got plenty
So at this point, he's stolen the man's phone. Another crime.
of witnesses. Give me the phone. I said, let go of me. Give me the phone.
You witnessed this. You do not stand.
Just go for the piece and get out.
I can't tell. So somebody picks up the phone. According to Starbucks, will release a statement saying there's an ongoing investigation. We'll give the customers €20 and let it slide under the rug. Now, in an update, this says Starbucks tells me, now this is from somebody with 6,000 followers and works at Great Britain News. So I'm guessing it's a reliable, somewhat reliable source, at least in terms of Starbucks making a statement to them. It says terminated. Starbucks tells me they have this person has been seen in the clip, has been fired. Starbucks told me, quote, "We do not tolerate this kind of behavior. We are very sorry for the experience this customer had." Now, how long until there's boycotts outside of Starbucks, right? How long now before the trans community comes together to cancel Starbucks, which, by the way, I'm 100% fine with. Starbucks, they actually, I don't drink their garbage water because I have my delicious coffee brand coffee. By the way, you should check out coffeebrandcoffee.com. We're completely apolitical and our customers don't attack you. And you should try out some of our cold brew bags for summer. They're just delicious. We have a bunch of different flavors and we have all sorts of stuff. I'd love for you to check us out. I'll put the link in the description. We had a record Mother's Day. But Starbucks is exceedingly woke. But another thing Starbucks actually does that they don't really tout is they help a lot of veterans. They give a lot of vets jobs. I think they were, at least at one point, a larger employer of veterans than Black Rifle Coffee. And so they do some good things. But, Starbucks is exceedingly woke. And again, this is not uncommon with, again, one particular group of people. I mean, remember here's another biological male identifying as a female. Remember the GameStop video? Just somebody doing whatever the heck they want. Whatever they want.
You're going to give me money back.
Excuse me, sir. There's a young man in here.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
Well, another customer said, "Excuse me, sir." I mean, again, I think everybody has a right to just go about their business and work on their jobs, right? If this person had been maliciously misgendering this individual and there had been that context in this video, maybe you could understand why somebody might get upset, but you don't have a right to force other people to use your preferred pronouns. Now, maybe that's happening in Canada and the UK by now, but not in America. You don't get that right. And again, it's always these people that
It is ma'am.
I can call the police if you'd like me to. You need to settle down.
You need to settle down and mind your business, okay? Ma'am.
Mind your business. I mean, this individual also trashed a store, if I remember
If
correctly.
you want to call me sir again, I will show you, sir.
I apologize. I apologize now.
There you go. Knocked over all this stuff.
I need your corporate number now.
I mean, again, I doubt this person ever got any criminal charges. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But again, I could go through dozens of videos like this where you have demonstrators. You see, even here, for example, this happened just like a week ago, actually a few days ago. You have, LGBTQ advocates forcibly moved from the Texas State Capitol after demonstrating in the House gallery. Well, they were also, this is what the left would call an insurrection, right? You have all sorts of, conservative activists bruised up, bloodied at pro-trans rally, and the police did nothing. Here you can see somebody Now, I don't know if this is yep, here you go. Another biological male identifying as female. Conservative activist billboard Chris assaulted by trans woman at pro-trans rally. Again, he can stand there with a sign and they just commit crimes on camera. In this particular case, the police did nothing. They were sitting right by and they did absolutely nothing. So, you know, there needs to be consequences in life. And by the way, if he had returned fire, so to speak, he would have been called everything in the book. He would have been canceled. So I would wish that the trans community would speak out louder against this behavior. It doesn't make the community look good. I've said this over and over again that, you know, basically the worst people rise to the top in that community and end up representing them, you know, and I think that from a branding perspective, they should probably be more active in disavowing this kind of behavior. But that's just me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. You subscribe down below and you check out coffeebreadandcoffee.com today.